Hi everyone, it's Sue here from Scrappy Doo Sue. I've not done a video for a while actually. Well, I did Marguerite Miller's collage challenge on Monday, but it's already Wednesday today because we've had a short week because we had a bank holiday Monday this week. So I thought I'd come on quickly after work today and try and fit in a quick video. So what I'm going to do is this. Let me just take all these bits off and then I can show you what I'm going to do. It's just going to be a way of using a masterboard. So this masterboard I made, this is only a small masterboard, so imagine this masterboard was around about this size, and I have trimmed the edges down and rounded the corners, but this was a kind of an experiment with a mixed media masterboard. So we've got some ordinary cardboard, which I believe was packaging because I'm trying to use up some. I've got a huge pile of it and I'm throwing away, you know, boxes and things, which kind of grate on me now, having to throw it away, but I just run out of space for flattening it and keeping it. So my daughter thinks my craft room's a bit like a Steptoe's junkyard. Steptoe was a character on TV in the UK who had a junkyard. Anyway, I'm digressing. So basically I took a piece of packaging cardboard and left the inside for the outside of this for collage, for journaling on. So then I've cut it into 4 squares, roughly 4.5 by 4 inch pieces. They're not all exactly the same, but they're just enough. Going to make them into 4 journal cards for my stash. So what I did was, I don't know if you can see this, so I took my little box of scraps, you know, the very small ones, and you can see some in the background. I covered the whole board with those, as I normally do, because I'm trying to use those up as well. And then I painted gesso over it all, and then I got out my acrylic paints, and these are all metallic ones. And I got my old stencils out, and I just did some metallic acrylic stenciling on the back, on the top of the gesso. And I thought we'll finish them off today, because I'm sure you've seen many masterboards being made on video on YouTube. There's no right or wrong way to make them. It's just really how you want to do them. I mean, some of these got hints of colour in, where I've taken some scraps of digitals, scraps of music paper here, scraps of script paper. Again, that one was a digital. It's got a bit of colour on it, and there's even a bit of Edith Holden's handwriting there. So some have got a bit of colour on. That one's got a bit of green here, and you can see book page and everything through that. Some haven't. So I've thought, right, okay, so I'm in a group on Facebook, and one of the challenges for the first week in May, they do a challenge every week. The first week in May challenge is collage a piece using no more than 7 items. So if I count my board, my scraps, my gesso and my acrylic paints, that's 4 really, that I've actually put on these. So that's 4 things. So the other things I thought I'd do is use some of my stickers. So I thought we'd put a sticker on each one, and I've already cut round these stickers because they did have a big white border. I just want to make sure these, which way round do I want these? I think I want them kind of widthways, do I? Actually, that's that way round. Okay, yeah, I'll have them that way around. So that one will go there, and hopefully this one will fit here. So I thought we'd put those on. And I've got 4 numbers. They're actually consecutive numbers, 26, 27, then 30 and 31. And I thought we'd have a number on each one, possibly like that. Then I've also got some words. So how many things is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things so far. I have a label on them, so that's 6. And then yeah, I wanted to put some music paper behind, but if I do that, I also wanted to put some of this mesh ribbon behind the labels, but I don't think I won't be able to do both. So which is it to be, the mesh or the music paper? So let's see. We'll have a look at this music paper and say we just took a scrap and we just put it behind there just to give that a bit more definition, or as another layer, or do we use, let's cut a piece of this down, do we use a piece of this sparkly mesh ribbon, and let's just cut these labels out because they're not cut out. So I'll just quickly cut those. I hope everyone's doing okay. I still haven't been feeling 100%, believe it or not. I'm beginning to think today that I've picked up some sort of tummy bug now. Well, my husband had one a couple of weeks ago, and we thought it was something he'd eaten out for lunch. We had lunch up one Saturday, not last Saturday, Saturday before, I think it was, in a place called Noodle Nation in Aylesbury, which is the town next to us. And we love Noodle Nation, and it's the first time he's ever eaten there and come home and within a few hours being violently ill. He did have a different dish to me. I didn't have the mixed meat curry. I'm fussy about eating meat out. I think I've told you that before. I don't know why, but I am. And so he wasn't well for 3 days on and off. So that's what that mesh looks like. So if we had the mesh on, say we put the mesh down on this one, the mesh doesn't really do much, but it just thought it added another layer of kind of a fibrous layer really, but it's kind of melding into the colours of the metallic acrylics. So I just get my other mesh. Well, yeah, it's my other mesh that's a bit of a different colour. It's this one. You've seen me use it many times. We'll just cut some of that down so it's roughly that sort of size, because we don't want a massive big piece. And let's see if that makes any difference on there, really. And I don't really think it does. So am I going for that mesh, or am I going for an extra bit of scrap paper? So that would look like that. This one with the music paper would look like that. Say that was up there, kind of like that. And we had that bit of music paper, and then we could have that there. Now, which do I prefer? I have to say I prefer the music paper, so I think it's going to be that. So we'll cut out the fibre. Right, so I've already inked round the cards, and I've used my corner rounder and rounded the corners, so they're ready really to go. I guess it doesn't matter if we have 2 up one way and 2 the other way round. As I say, they're not completely square. So let's ink round this one and hope that the ink round bit doesn't count as one item. Otherwise I've failed, haven't I? I always just like to distress around my labels. Yes, it's a bit of a challenge because I'd already made this little masterboard quite a long time ago now. And I was thinking, what can I do with it? You know, what shall I make it into? And I do want to build up my stash because it's something I haven't really been doing. So let's move that one out of the way and that one. And let's see if we can get this down on here. Now this actually looks nice. I wasn't sure what these stickers would look like once down. Sometimes they can just sort of blend in. So cut around these labels a little bit, I think, because they have got like a little frame. Yes, I hope you're all doing well. We've literally just had an absolute massive torrential rain shower here. Heavens opened. I mean, the gardens do need it. So, you know. Do you know what I've done? I've stuck that down, haven't I? And I haven't put any music paper behind it whatsoever. And that is because I'm chatting too much. So let's see if we can still get something behind it. We only want a glimpse of it, really. Let's have a look. Something like... This always happens to me. I'm knocking the camera. Sorry, the wire is not in the usual place. So, right, let me see if I can just lift this. Luckily enough, I didn't use my bone folder on it. You know what my videos are. I've told you before how not to do things. So let's get the glue stick and hope we've got some left and it's not going to go all mucky on me. A bit of glue page. A well used bit of glue page. All I wanted to do really was just pop that underneath there like so, just for a little bit of extra interest. And then I think we will put let's see, that one's there. Yeah, we'll use this one. And we'll pop that one down. Just use, actually I'm going to use the Beacon 3-in-1 because it's going down on top of metallic acrylic paint as well as everything else, so it may not want to stick with glue stick. So that there like so, and then we'll, oh, I'm all fingers and thumbs today. Yeah, I've been bogged down with sorting out my pensions, what I'm going to do Am I going to retire and return, or am I going to just wait? So I've only got a couple of years before I get, well, 3 I think it is, before I get my state pension. So that's one there. So that is fully layered with all sorts. That's one. Okay, let's have a look at this one. Yes, it's a minefield in a way, especially when you've got more than one private like pension, which I have. So my spare time has been trying to sort that out once and for all, really. Yes, so let's give this a little. I mean, they're not massive pensions by any stretch. So let's see. What do we want? Let's take a piece off of this one. So let's make sure it's up the right way. I can never quite tell. I'm not really a musician as such. I did play the recorder at school many moons ago. I enjoyed playing it actually, but yeah, it's cool. Apart from that, I didn't really learn to read music terribly well, so I suppose you do if you go on to, you know, a bigger instrument, and I just didn't do that. Okay, so I'm going to put this one down here maybe, and we'll just take that bit off. It's a bit too long. So let's bring back the glue page. And I hope you can see what I'm doing. I have a tendency to work in a very awkward way. So I'll pop that there, I think. And then now I want to kind of get that one as straight as we can. That is not at all straight, Susan. Did you ever think that was? And now I've pulled off the music paper. May have to glue the label. If I get it straight along the bottom, it will surely be straight all round. That's much better. That's very nice. You can still see everything through it. I've done that, so with this one we'll put this down here. So we've got a nice crossover on that corner there. And we'll pop that one at the top. Because they're going to be journal cards at some point, and I'm going to cross over those two bits there. I don't want them to be too bulky, because when you pop them into pockets and things, they will, you know, that's nice, isn't it? They will actually catch. Okay, let's do this one. So inking, and I think we'll leave these two as they are without cutting around them, and then we just want to just cover those white edges up. Okay, so I think we will take that piece off. Yes, so I should be doing the Edith Holden Country Diary 4-season envelope folios. Bit of a mouthful, isn't it? I should be doing the draw for those at the weekend. Because we're GMT time here, Greenwich Mean Time. I don't know what time that will be in other time zones. So I think what I'll do is probably do it around 6 p.m. So I will stick a reminder on YouTube if I know how to do it. Not sure I do, but I'll have a look to see what I can do. Let's see if we can get this one straighter. So if we pop that one down as straight as we can. And that's not straight. That's okay. Right. So I didn't want them slap bang in the middle as such. Okay. Yes, so as I was saying, I will put a quick little short or something on. I think that might be how you do it. I'm not sure, but I'll have a look, see if I can find out. And then what was I going to say? And that will be a reminder to anyone who still wants to join in. And then I will contact the winner, I think, direct. So hopefully it's going to be someone who is a subscriber and can give me their email address, because the last time I did a giveaway it took me a very, very, very long time to find the person who won it overseas, and to this day I don't know if they ever received it, because they never even let me know. Sorry, I've just knocked that again. I'm really disappointed actually about that, but you know, things happen, don't they? You know, could it be a genuine reason for it? I don't know. But actually what transpired when I was looking for this lady to try and contact her was that she didn't actually have a YouTube channel as such. Now that doesn't have to be a problem as long as you let me know who you are and give me some good way of contacting you, because otherwise, you know, what I'll do is probably put, at the time I do the draw, is I will explain all this to everyone, and I will ask people to actually tell me how to get hold of them, and I will give them a deadline. So let's see, we've got music down those two sides. This is actually music. It's a musical bundle, really. I might just ink that side a bit more, because I think I prefer that side. It's got some words on it. No, I think that's okay. So we think now this is different.
you said we'd have 2 up this way, so that could go like that, and then this will just go down the side like that, like a strip of washi, but it's music tape paper. Oh, I've got very brown fingers now. I think that's from this Distress ink. Trying to make sure I don't tear it. Right. Okay, so I have to sort of so really this needs to go this way, doesn't it? So I don't think it matters too much. Let's kind of put it at a slight angle. I think that would be nice. Okay, just trim that bit off. Okay. All right. This one can go at the top. And then I won't put tabs on them today because I won't know until I use them in a journal or a folio or whatever. I won't know which side I want the tab to be on. So that's the sort of thing to leave really until you actually want to use them. So that's going to go across there. Bit low, I think. Like so. And that's it. As I said, I was going to do a short and sweet one today. So, you know, you can imagine me making the masterboard. I may have done it on camera at some point in the past. I don't know. I can't remember. But I definitely made it. Or I might have done it one day when I just fancied doing something off camera. You know, sometimes at home you just feel like having a play. So I may not have done it on camera, but you know, it didn't take too long to make. It's just all the sticking down really that does take a bit of time. So let's bring them back. So I have managed to make these. We'll put them together as in height order. So I've put them I'm going to submit these for the first week of May to this Facebook group on Facebook, and then I can say that I made them, collaged them really with 7 things. So the card, and then the scraps of digitals and bits of book page, etc. 2 things. The gesso over the top, 3. The metallic acrylics, 4, which were stenciled on. The number label, 5. The word label, 6. And the sticker, 7. Oh, well, I think I'm going to count this paper in with the scraps on the masterboard. So that's one category as far as I'm concerned. Scrap paper,
card, whatever card you're using. I used packaging, a label, a number label, a word label, gesso, metallic acrylics, and a sticker. So I think that is actually 7. So there you are, all done, and very pretty and quite neutral. So I think, let me just pull them down a little bit. I think they would fit quite nicely into several different types of themed journals or folios, file folders, whatever. So I hope you enjoyed that. I'm sorry if I've been a bit vague. I think it's because I just finished work. Takes me a while for my brain to relax, to be honest. Hands is fine, brain not so fine. Okay, well, I'm glad I did those because I now used up that masterboard and I've made something nice out of them. And I've used up some of my stickers, which I've been stockpiling. So, yeah, so I think that was a good exercise. So thank you for watching, everyone. Take care, and I will be back soon, hopefully before the weekend. Before I do the draw, I will do another YouTube video for something else. I'll have a think about what I shall do. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.